Hello and welcome to another episode of Sanity Color Projects. Today we're going to do the cabin filter and normal air filter on the Chevy Equinox. Our model is a 2018 2.0. These filters actually should work in all models of them between 2018 and at least up till 2022. Before we get started though, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Doing so definitely helps support the channel. Thanks. To do the engine air filter, you need one of two tools. Either, in this case, a 7mm nut driver or wrench, or you can also use a number 2 Phillips head screwdriver. Either one will work. There are 4 bolts, screws, that hold this into place, one on each corner. There's one on this side, one here on the bottom corner, just underneath this air inlet. There's one here on this corner, and then there's one in the back corner. Remove all 4 of those. Once all 4 bolts are out, they will stay in place, so don't worry about them falling out. Just unscrew them till they stop, and then they'll stay in the cover. Then just pick the cover up, lift it out of the way so that you can get into where the air filter is, and then sneak the air filter out of the back, like so. So once you have the air filter out of it, you need to check inside there, inside of the air box itself, and make sure that it is clean inside of there. This filter that came out, we hadn't changed it. It was pretty dirty. It's got a pre-filter screen on the top of it, and it's pretty black, and those are leaves and sticks and stuff. We live in a dirty area, dirt roads and stuff, so it gets a lot of dirt and grime. For the new filter, we will be using a CA12260. It also comes with a pre-filter screen on the top of it, so that's going to be the one that's going to be going back inside the unit. Alright, inside of the air box, there's 2 little tabs in the top. So when you set the air filter in, slide it in from the top and drop it down. And as you see, there's a little tab on the filter that sits right there. It is going to set in between 2 little plastic tabs on either side of it. Make sure that it goes in and sets all the way down and is seated all the way around all the edges. Then slide your cap back in place and screw all 4 bolts on the outside back down. Alright, so inside of the passenger side compartment, over by the glove box, we're going to open up the glove box, and we're going to bring the sides of this together to get the mechanism to drop down. So once that's done, you're not completely out of the woods yet. There's a mechanism on this side that you have to push out of the way. So this is the mechanism here. It looks a bit complicated, but it's really not. You just need to push it that way and the whole door falls off. These little hinges just ride on this bar that's in the back here. Nothing damaged with it. It just goes right back in and clicks back into place. So what we're looking at is that guy right here. This is where your cabin air filter is. You can do these 2 screws. Okay, so these 2 little bolts up here, it looks like they fit a 7/32, which is a little tiny wrench. I don't want to do this like this the whole time because this is going to take forever. So my 6mm almost fits. Now that I've gotten them loose, as long as I'm not putting any real pressure on them, this will get them out. It's not exactly the correct size, which always is not the right way to do something, but this will get them unscrewed quickly unless you happen to have a 7/32 socket. Alright, once you have the screws out, there's a little tab right here. Push it and pull the lid open. Same thing, push this side. Now the lid rotates up and out of the way. That is your filter right there. Just grab a hold of it and pull her out. Okay, so the filter that's going back in is such a cheap filter, it doesn't give you a directional arrow. There should be an arrow on this to tell you which direction the air should flow. On this one, the arrow should be pointing down towards the fan motor because the air is drawn up from the top of the front of the car through into the fan here. Okay, so super cheap air filter, Walmart, obviously, super cheap. 5535 if you're going to end up using this. They didn't have the Fram one in stock when I went in there, so we didn't end up getting that one. This is the one that is going to go in, so it only goes in one direction, left to right, because there's a frame edge on this side and the other side is loose. So put it in, close the door, the tabs will lock into place, put the screws back in. Once you screw your two screws back in, grab your door, your glove box door, and set it onto the hinge points for the mechanism, and then push your bar back onto the side of the hinge like that. Okay, so once the bar is back on, push it up, and it will then grab the inside and act like a normal glove box from then on, and then it should open and close normally on the little bar for the little air shock there. Alright, before I completely wrap up this video, I'd like to remind everybody to please like, share, and subscribe. That's what helps our channel succeed and keep going. Also, just a little funny side note to me, this is all of the stuff that my wife keeps in her glove box. I don't know if you can see there, but there's probably over 100 napkins in there. She could probably open up a fast food restaurant on her own because there's so many napkins in there. But that's it for this video, so please make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll keep making more videos. Thanks.